Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kai, and I'm with Team Me48. So our project has a very strong focus on the idle fan community, and as you all know, one of the toughest challenges right now in Web3 is to build a strong user base. And luckily for us, due to our team background and supporting partners, we actually do have a large established user base to draw from. So today I'd like to share with everyone what we're currently doing and what we plan to do to integrate Web2 and Web3 idle fan communities. For those of you who are unfamiliar, with idle culture, I would like to show you a quick video, a teaser to get a feel for it. So can we play the video? Okay. As you can see, idle cultivation is very high energy form of entertainment that combines live performances, mainstream media, and it's broadcast in Web2 component through content streaming. So we have over 10 years experience in the industry, and right now, we have experience managing over 250 idols. We also operate one of China's biggest online social games. And our traditional business model generates over $250 million a year right now. But for the past 2 years, we have been exploring Web3. And what we have discovered is the incredible potential that is in Web3, which can revolutionize traditional entertainment, especially in the idle entertainment industry. And how our idle fan community is actually the perfect group for Web3 adoption. So first of all, our fan community are part of a business model where the process is the product. So for aspiring idols, there's really a low barrier for entry. It's entirely open to the public with no experience required because we have learned from trial and error that having rapport with the fans is more important than how well they sing or dance. So for the fans, they take part in the idol cultivation process, and the idol cultivation model is a growth model where the fans follow the careers of the performers from trainee to idol. And this time spent between performer and fan through different growth stages form the core of the fan experience. It's very up close and personal. It's about companionship. It's about providing emotional support and involves constant personal interactions with the idols through small venue performances, face-to-face fan meetings, and voting for the idols to raise their rankings. So it's about patronage to help the aspiring idols achieve their dreams. And over time, especially when the idol's career starts to take off, the fans begin to have the sense of ownership. So it's this ownership over the fan-idol relationship and ownership over the idol's time. And the purpose of the idol cultivation process is to create a positive feedback loop in terms of community growth and engaging experiences. So it initially starts off when the idol is debuted to a small group of fans, and they begin to establish an identity for themselves. Usually this happens when they create a nickname for themselves. And next, the fans are required to take part in various competitions and activities that require them to complete tasks to help their idols. And because it's a long cultivation process, the community goals that they set are very realistic and achievable. For example, if the idol is currently ranked 100, then their goal might be to boost her up to rank 80. And the more time they spend, the more energy, the more time, and the more money they actually invest into the tasks, and the stronger the bond is formed between the idols and the fan community. Idols who are able to form a large fan base are also able to generate a lot of revenue through these voting events. And this income revenue is then invested back into the careers of these idols in the form of TV shows, music videos, concerts, and events. And the media exposure will help them increase the market value of the idols and also give them greater reach into markets outside of the idol fan community. And the idol success reinforces the fan club's consensus. And as the idols become more famous, they will attract more fans to join the community, which further reinforces consensus and gives the initial group of fans OG status, since they will have been able to interact with their idols on a more personal level, and that is really the greatest experience in idol cultivation. The idol voting events are one of the biggest sources of revenue for idol entertainment. Voting for your idol is the single greatest gesture of support a fan can make, but voting isn't free. In fact, it's actually quite expensive. So not only do fans have to have the heart, but they have to have deep pockets as well. And it's very much a self-propelling system. For example, the fans who vote the idols into top spot want to keep them there, so they have to keep voting, while at the same time, the other fan communities want to vote their idols to the top. And this game is actually like the pillar that supports the fan economy and one of the primary activities that we believe can make a very smooth transition to Web3. So we found major congruencies between our fan base and Web3 users. Both communities are built on the foundation of community consensus. They require active participation from their members, and a sense of ownership is a key part of the experience. But we didn't know how willing they were to come into Web3, whether their support for the idols was a strong enough drive. So we did conduct a little experiment, and we made a Web3 dApp. The Meet48 Community dApp is designed to help fans familiarize themselves with Web3 in incremental steps. We have a wallet system, daily tasks that reward points, a watch to mine system, and the points can be traded in for votes, which they then cast to the idols that they support. The votes are used in special voting events. For example, today, the Hashkey Web3 Festival, we let the fans decide through votes which 7 idols out of 250 will be able to come here and perform as guests. And actually, they just did their performance at 1 p.m. at the open stage. And we deployed the dApp on the BSC net, testnet, and we let the event run for about 2 weeks, and the results were pretty good. Yeah. So over the past 2-week voting period, we had more than 1 million registered users who created their crypto wallets, and over 50,000 daily active users, and over 5 million on-chain votes that were cast. And the fan community was very engaged, and they actually started to post about their experience on social media, and it took on meme-like qualities, actually. The fans were sharing pictures and stories of how hard they were actually mining and playing this game, and how they were earning points in the hospital, waking up at ungodly hours to complete the mining tasks. But in the end, for the fans of the 7 idols that made the cut, it was all worth it, and they thanked the Meet48 for the opportunity. Gotta speed it up a bit now. The result is proof to us that we're actually going down the right path, and that we can be a little bit more ambitious. We can revolutionize the industry and improve the overall experience through Web3, especially with the help of AI and user-generated content. So up to now, there's always been a company that's in between the idols and the fans. It's the role of the traditional talent management company. But we can actually change that. So we can move the idol cultivation process into Web3 and cut out the middleman. We can let the fans create their own DAOs that will shape the career paths of the idols that they support. And we can tokenize the voting process, and we can lower the barriers further to take part, for people to take part in the idol cultivation process by giving them the ability to create virtual idols. And we can reward creators equitably for their UGC contributions. We view AI as a great tool to make idol entertainment more accessible for the masses. And for the first time, it's now possible to provide a consumer-level virtual idol creation tool that's affordable and easy to use. And Idol GPT is our proprietary AI tool for virtual idol creation. It is also a music, song, and dance choreography generator made possible through AI learning. And we've created our own LLM system by feeding it over 100,000 video recordings of idols' live performances. And we've also modeled different AI personalities based on over 250 idols that we have rights to. So fans can choose an AI companion and have conversations with their virtual versions of their favorite idols. Also, user-created idols can export to our GameFi product, Pick48, where they can perform and also take part in competitions. This product is currently in the testing stage, so it's getting upgraded all the time. We do have a demo video for it right now. If we could play the video number 2. Thank you.
Idol GPT is a 3D avatar and content creation tool based on AI technology. Users can upload their own photos and instantly generate personalized 3D avatars. And users can personalize and customize their avatars using a wide range of virtual hairstyles, virtual clothing, virtual dynamic effects, and other avatar props. GameFi products that subsequently join the Meet48 ecosystem will allow users to freely create virtual performances and live streams with virtual characters, fostering deeper social interaction with fans. Users can personalize and upgrade their virtual avatars using Idol GPT's AIGC feature. Furthermore, users can seamlessly synchronize their personalized virtual human images and models into the intelligent social world of Meet48 Metaverse using Idol GPT. This enables these exclusive images created through UGA PGA and UGC PGC methods to shine uniquely on the stage of the metaverse.
Yes. Okay, that's the video. Okay. And as we shift the experience to Web3, we will be releasing our first GameFi app. It's called Pick48. It combines idol creation with GameFi mechanics. Players and fans will be able to earn tokens by completing actions that show support for their idols. And we're actually collaborating with some of the top traditional entertainment media companies in Southeast Asia on this to create real-life idol competitions where viewers can watch the shows on TV or on streaming, and also have the competition results be determined by the user activity on the dApp. We are quite confident that the incentives that Web3 can provide, coupled with the mass appeal and reach of traditional Web2 entertainment, will allow us to attract a larger number of users into Web3. And it's a new entertainment format. It's scalable in different languages. It's never been done before, and we're actually very excited about it. And to supplement our idol-themed apps, we're also working with a large team of developers creating a series of Web3 games and experiences. And all of these different dApps would have a shared governance token and be part of our ecology, with each one focused on a different functionality that we aim to incorporate together into eventually a metaverse experience. And we're also bringing the idol voting mechanism to Web3 and have the fan community vote through the use of our token. The value of our token would allow us to create greater incentives for fan migration and integration of Web2 and Web3 communities. And actually, on August 2nd of next year, we will hold the world's first Web3 idol popularity ceremony. And this will be the first time that fans from Web2 community will be joined by those of the Web3 community for idol entertainment. So idol cultivation is a start, and the fan community helps us get the ball rolling, but Web3 is a group effort. And for anyone who is interested in us in Meet48, please feel free to reach out, come to our booth. It's pretty close to the entrance, pretty big too, and meet our team. And for those of you that are interested in meeting our idols but weren't around for the performance, they will be here tomorrow as well, so feel free to come and say hi. Thank you.